you know, Halloween is like 4 months from now, and what better way to get an early jump on the spooky season than to watch some scary videos? See, now we got Scary Comp V104 by Bizarre Bub.
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange.
Yeah, that bit.
They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
So I'm sitting here looking at this Ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
Watch closely.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Oh, they high on something. Don't do drugs, man.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
All right, now I feel like it's a skit. Come on, bro. Nobody's gonna follow you and just sit here for this long, just in time for the door to open and close, and then walk away.
Now, during this recording, Mom had no idea.
Hey, don't get me wrong, like, it would be a spooky video, but it's just the fact that he stands there. Like, of course, he's acting stupid. It could fairly easily be your grandpa in a sweatshirt and some khakis and some damn flip flops, man. But just go, I like speaking on something. I mean, I don't know though.
That this happened.
The
like door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing. However, this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is freaked out by this. Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't.
So, you're telling me in 3 years you've never seen the door open? 3 years? That's like 1,000. That's gotta be like 1,000 something days, right? Yeah. I mean, you never saw this door open.
But in the video.
And then if you didn't, you never thought to think, I wonder what's behind that door. I would have been opened it by then. I'm like, it's been like a year. I want to know what's behind this bitch.
Oh, you saw the door just came open.
It don't look like it got a lock. I mean, the door handle, dude, and they got that shit. But that's on the that's like locking something in.
Who opened the door? Like, look at it. Like pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Right, like, how? How? Oh, no.
Have you never seen any horror movie that ever exists? You put your camera there. You gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling. There's no way.
It don't make sense.
This is funny.
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly did it come open? She has no idea.
Yeah, it randomly opened when the crackhead was in front of her fucking door.
The further she looks into this, the more creeped out she becomes.
In front of her,
just look,
in front of her door.
The door comes open.
Bro had a geek session, start possessing and start fucking lifting spirits. Them niggas, he was hearing them niggas call from behind the door. And I don't know, like,
There's nobody there.
Now, although this whole occurrence is pretty strange, it's what happens
Some of these
next that's
demons
by far the most unsettling.
scratches
This is where things start to get
methamphetamine.
pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do it.
Imagine this is all real and I'm just fucking making fun of the situation. And this woman is like genuinely terrified.
What he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Ooh, honking at it.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works.
You gonna open the door now? I can't.
What is that? He's hungry. Y'all.
Children shoot. See, maybe it was some real. Maybe. Hey, I don't know. Maybe it was a real thing. Maybe a damn spirit of a child rapist, of a child, whatever, creeper, a weirdo was in his room and he collected children's shoes, and his spirit lives on in their shoes, and he opens the door when crackheads walk by, high off fucking fentanyl.
What the hell is
These bitches
going on? Y'all
look
see all
new too.
these-
Those look recent. Or maybe it could have been like, some trafficking shit going on over there. Hey, those are them complexes and them hotels. They be in on that. They want to check by any means necessary.
Put kids' shoes up in there.
Is there even any matching pairs? There's a couple right there. Boom boom. I think that's the same one. There are some matching pairs. That's a lot of damn shoes though. I mean, I can't imagine somebody going out and buying all these damn children's shoes just for some wannabe scary prank. I don't know though. Children, they are cheap, so.
What the? So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like nah, I'm sorry.
You're still sitting in the room recording it, and after you already feel uncomfortable.
I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember the thing I
I'm gonna have to get out. Cuts to another part of the video.
thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not gonna get close to this. This is real.
Yeah, it's headed snake skin. What the fuck is gonna happen to you? You think a fucking demon's gonna come out the fucking snake skin and take your fucking shoes too?
Snake skin.
Maybe it's the soul of a shoe collector,
Oh God.
and he likes children's shoes.
You can see like, ooh. Oh my God. Look at that.
People
Here,
weird nowadays.
a large pile
People
of
like
children's
everything.
shoes is found inside, and it's the fact that there are so many of them that freaks out Jasmine. According to her, this may suggest something much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she notices doesn't make this any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo.
I mean, due to the fact that you're the one recording it, and yeah, man, I forgot to put this shit back. So,
Much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However,
look at this
before
shit,
calling
bro.
the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this
mean,
isn't
I'm
what
like,
she thinks it
bro,
is. But
you
what she
recorded it.
notices doesn't make this any less creepy.
You recorded it.
In fact,
You
it makes
recorded
it much more
every video.
concerning.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took.
I can't believe, like, some of these things I just can't, like,
And I
I don't know. I need
Cause
Because yeah, of course, if you're recording the video with all these children's shoes, there's probably more pictures of you with your daughter with these shoes. You know what I'm saying? Is that a spider? Whoops, go to spider when the water spider.
Frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it.
You
Those
see the boots, right?
are my daughters. Like,
It
I'm
would
gonna
be
show y'all a
creepy
picture that me and my daughter.
if, like, I don't know. It would be creepy if the door didn't close right when that old man left. You see, if they just went up the stairs and it detected them and the camera went off. But I feel like, you needed somebody in front of the camera to record that, because it wouldn't record, right? I mean, maybe it would have. I don't know, but I can't.
Took like.
But yeah, it's a thing of children's shoes. You recorded the video. There could be more of your daughter's shoes in here. So I just can't say that.
Like 2 months ago.
I don't know. I'm tired of skits being on these damn scary video things. Some of these be skits, bro.
I really thought she just lost them at school.
Like, if you don't make a scary skit, like, at least post it as a skit, you know what I'm saying?
Watching this clip, the question is begged, just how exactly did her daughter's shoes end up in this pile? Although Jasmine has no idea, she has a hunch as to what this could all mean. After showing property management the video and learning that no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be
scratching nothingness, bro. There's a part 8 to this. She get every fucking dollar she can.
Just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids.
Bro, let that nigga get his shoes, bro. Maybe he gets off the children's shoes.
His shoes around here. I've talked to
this day and age, niggas do everything, bro.
In this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room.
And I'm missing shoes too. Maybe that nigga took them.
And then taking them and putting them in there. They just putting shoes in the room, like it just.
You hear that?
This makes sense to me right now.
Making sure that shoe goes here.
As Jasmine states, someone in this building has access to this room and is placing the shoes they steal inside. Now, even though property management has removed all the shoes.
Why the fuck would I hide my shoes I steal inside an empty apartment complex? That's like the dumbest place to hide it. You see, they have 3 bags right here. Each one of these bags could be in a place to hide some shoes. They're black. You can't even see in them. You're not going to know what's in them. You can put covers in there and make it seem bigger, make it seem puffier and stuff. But no, I'm going to go give it to my old pal, Casper the shoe stealer, and let him hold on to all my shoes. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Plans to change the door lock. They told Jasmine to be on the lookout. So,
change the door lock.
She sets up a trap.
Did she tell you all this? I just want to know. I literally just want to know. She sets a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom.
I'm sorry, I just when I see this bullshit, I just have to point it out.
Here it's bait, right? On some real cheap shoes, just little kid shoes or whatever. But what I did was I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too. But look what's inside the plant.
Now your Ring camera going. You think I'm not gonna see this? Hey, that old man, he gonna snatch that shit just like you did your Ring camera and your daughter's shoes. And take them red boots with him, nigga. Then we gonna put them bitches on. You gonna get up to his kids in the afterlife or some shit. But you think I'm not gonna see this flimsy ass? You think putting a leaf over that bitch gonna cover it up? Bro, you can't hide this shit, bro. This shit looking straight at me. What are you talking about?
Hopefully y'all can see it. Hopefully
I can see it alright. That shit poking the fuck out. This is not a good hiding spot. This is the most obvious shit ever. A plant. It's not even has no volume in it. It's just one long ass stick with a leaf poking out and a camera under the leaf. You think nobody gonna notice this shit? They gonna snatch that shit too, nigga. What the fuck?
According to Jasmine, whoever
You know, nigga, if I was the ghost, I'll take that shit just for you fucking playing with me, bro. I'm like, nigga, you serious, bro? Right now, you serious, bro? You think I can't see this shit? First that weak ass ring camera. Now you put the ring camera in the pot and put it on top of a fucking metal box. You think that shit gonna help?
takes these kids' boots and enters the
My damn boots.
room must be the culprit, and probably the same person who stole her Ring camera. But after 2 nights of recording this hallway, nothing happens. That is, until the 3rd night, when this is captured. Take a look.
You sure gonna have the boots? I mean, they're in the middle of the fucking hallway. Hey, I'm just saying, if I'm walking the street, I see $20, I'm taking the $20. Imagine you found out your neighbors, your fucking. Or is that the door? Oh no. Imagine you find out your neighbor's just a shoe stealer, and he just gets off on children's shoes inside an empty apartment complex. I'm tripping, brother. You stop playing. Watch my damn video, man. Mr. Shoe Soul's back. It just amazes me how every time something happens, somebody opens the door. It's like almost like you need somebody to go in front of the door to trigger the camera.
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to
I gotta say,
the other boot. Even Jasmine's next door neighbor was freaked out by this, but it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something,
you damn sure that shoe though. So bitch is hearing voices in her head and she's schizophrenic.
it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own.
Out the door
This
and
is
now
what
the
spooks
shoe
Jasmine the
moved.
most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to this day, not much else is known about this story, and
Bitch
it
trying to get a
doesn't
bag
help
off
that no
of-
further clips have been
Bitch trying to get a bag off a ghost that don't exist.
posted since these. But as always, until further info becomes available, this incident will continue.
Maybe it was the snake. And he slithers around at nights in steel shoes, crawling under the doors of the apartment complexes and taking all the children's shoes and putting them back in a room. Just so he can use energy and shed his skin and get bigger.
To remain a mystery.
Hey, that's a game theory for you.
At around 10 p.m., two sisters return home to pick up something that one of them needs.
Hurry up.
Y'all bursting in the door.
According to Pink Nemesis, who sent me this video, her little sister needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to. But just moments before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from their house. Apparently, they had found a shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls. Curious, they check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected. This is what they caught.
We just need to go in and get your sleep. Hurry up. Shut up. Hurry up.
Why is the door open? You're packing a bag. Why is the door wide open? This is like the start of a fucking Scream movie, and then they wonder why they die when they always step outside. So y'all just inviting everybody in. Imagine I'm walking down the street and I just look to the side. Imagine some crackhead just walking, like that dude last one, and it just starts his way all the way into your house, onto your crib. Like, then what? Now you got the shoe stealer stealing all your shoes. Close your door, or Casper's gonna steal your shoes. I'm being that shoe shit. All this whole video, bro. I promise.
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit. So don't mess with mine.
What was that? Is that a rat? I was distracted by... this is a nigga.
I don't go to your house and...
I feel like, what do you call those people? They don't be on the internet or nothing. They be out Amish or something. Amish. That's the fuck you look like.
Mess with your shit. So don't mess with mine.
Ooh. Yeah, thanks for looking at the camera. Did they cut that shit out?
With mine.
Maybe it was lag. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, they did leave the door open, so I'm confused why they just stood there and not went around, or maybe they were in a. Hey, I don't know. Just things be seeming a little fishy to me. Like, at this point, I need to just have my own Spooky Scary Sunday series. Gotta do that shit for Corey. I'm like, bro, I got you, Corey. You can leave it to me. The editing ain't gonna be as good, but...
As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling.
Everyone walks around with a doll on a hook. We're all ventriloquists just in our shells.
And it happens during the time she's inside. On the hallway floor, a black shadow-like figure darts across.
That's what it was, taking all those children's shoes. That's what it was right there. That's what that bitch was looking for. Without the door open, that shadow came through.
It's hard to make out what this is since it moves quickly.
And then you see it again, right? But you see it again when it left the house. Because it took the shoes.
It seems to have no distinct outline. It just seems to be a black mass of something. However, it appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat
The shadow or the bitch?
scurrying away. Given that she often leaves out food for stray cats, she was thinking this was just one of them.
Yeah, I thought, walking in with the house,
Seeing
and,
this
I think you better act for put on the show for me. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps something else was captured. Now she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught. As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
It was Casper, the shoe stealer. Ready to take all your fucking
On May
shoes.
17th of 2025, a couple from California was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night
Ooh, the
to see
Blue
their favorite
Lagoon.
band perform. It was a fun, crazy night, according to Savvy Cat, who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page. However, only 3 days later after posting this, Savvy clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash
This one
cam.
might be some scary shit.
Now,
Non-scripted,
Savvy
by the
writes,
way.
my boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive. The drive in question that she's referring to is known as Highway 17, which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred, but unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather something else. The following is their
This
footage.
shoe still in life
Watch.
form. Running on the highway from stealing shoes. All the Ghostbusters.
Someone was in the middle of the road.
Did y'all hit him? I saw it. I saw it. Is that an actual person?
Savvy and her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure. Even at a distance, before passing
That's
it,
what I'm saying.
they couldn't
I mean-
make out anything noticeable. Nothing was seen from afar, yet somehow, someone or something appears just
Yeah, that
inches
is
away
kinda
from the
crazy. That
passenger
one is
side.
kinda creepy, I ain't gonna lie.
Now, considering what was captured, one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
35 high on that. You okay? Someone was in the middle of the road. Oh shit.
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would
Yeah, that
still
one
be
actually
there,
creeped me out.
Savvy
This one
and her
actually creeped me out,
boyfriend
I
was
ain't gonna
shocked to
lie.
see that nothing was seen.
Got my eyes tingling
Clearly,
and
the
shit.
front dash cam recorded something standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam, the silhouette isn't there. Now, it's worth noting that the couple did
Ah,
see what
that's
they
wild.
thought was
That's
a person
creepy.
standing on the road,
I'd be scared
but
as
after
fuck.
looking at this footage,
If I
they're
saw
not so
the
sure now as
footage
to
and
what they'd
the
seen.
real camera wasn't there,
Considering that others who've driven here had
Yeah,
similar
I'd be-
experiences on this road, Savvy can't help but think that a ghost was caught on camera. After all, this
I'm
route
kinda
has seen many
shaggy, boy.
accidents here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who've passed away on this highway. But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Savvy swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared by the figure.
Crash what
You're
vehicle?
okay. You're okay. Breathe in. Breathe.
This incident continues to baffle Savvy and her boyfriend. To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
Who's that behind him though? Bright ass lights. Turn that shit down. Fuck.
On June 13 of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that she's kept private for 6 years. She's been holding
6 years,
off on
y'all.
showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her. Now, at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's a very short clip that Meg took of her brother, who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding. Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him. After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason. After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
Oh no. Y'all see that shit in the beginning? I mean, I know this shit could be probably fake, but shit like that be keeping me out, bro. Like, hey, like if I get to the point I'm playing scary games, bro, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see how I get. I don't fuck with this.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she,
I saw that shit too, though.
why you did?
It looked like somebody was sitting there, though. If you're being real. Like somebody was dressed up in a ninja costume, just watching you from the comfort of your home. That's kind of creepy, though.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina.
But 6 years? Is there like any proof that this is 6 years ago?
Now, what
We
makes
get,
this
like,
pretty
a
creepy is the
timestamp?
fact that no one else was home except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin.
Or are
but
you
they
just saying it was 6 years ago?
both have stated that this wasn't them. They were passed out just like Meg's brother from all the drinks. Now, surely, Meg would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground.
Go ahead now, Michael Jackson, smooth criminal shit, poking out for real. Hey man, get it done.
Before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like. This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares. But further adding to the creepiness of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms. It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but feel that this was something paranormal.
All right, so we're getting the story correct. All right, so we know his base of operations is at that broken down ass apartment. That's where he puts all his shoes. So he grabs them from other houses, even all across the United States. See, he was right there too. He was looking for shoes. He grabs them, but he put them in his bag. You didn't know because he was like, oh, he just like grabbed him and then he just stood up. So that's why he's doing that smooth criminal shit. That's why he hitting that. That's why they hitting this. They're like, oh, then packing it all up. Pack it all up. Now we're fucking gone.
But what do you think? Was a
He's gonna
ghost
go
caught
sit
on
back and shed
camera,
his skin again.
or had something else been captured? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Bro, this eerie ass music and shit be keeping me the fuck out, bro. I can't, like, they really need to chill with this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now the following video comes from
Like,
a mother.
sometimes I swear, these videos when I be scary, it's just like these sound effects to be putting in these shit. I mean, like, bro, let me breathe.
Of her daughter when something quite concerning was captured. According to mom, this wouldn't be so creepy if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once. Her daughter, who's known as Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense because according to mom, her dad had passed away in 2002.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it
Who in your bedroom?
your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, show me.
See?
Oh.
Alright, see, this is a child now. Children don't be playing. Not at this age.
Your daddy's missing you.
My daddy's missing me? Okay.
That's your dad.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
You go first. It's not in the other room. Alright, go ahead, show me. Stop pushing on the back. In the room. Like, I bet you go at first. I ain't get knocked out like that, dog.
In your closet?
Yes.
A daddy ghost?
Now, as previously mentioned, this isn't the first time this has happened. Just a few weeks before, Mabel tells her mom that she sees a ghost in her closet. But in this instance, she doesn't specify that it's anyone in particular. She
You think it'll be easy to manipulate a child into saying there's a ghost in the closet?
just says that it's a ghost.
Just see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
My mom.
I don't know though. She walking with confidence. She know what she talking about. Like, this is the walk of a car salesman ready to sell you the new GT on a lot.
The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
He scared me, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Watching this clip and comparing it to the most recent occurrence, Mabel's mom is convinced that this anonymous ghost was also her dad. If that's so, then Mabel's granddad has most likely been seeing her on numerous occasions.
See, they got
Now
these
sure,
emotions,
it could very
like,
well be that Mabel has a vivid imagination and is therefore seeing who she thinks is her grandpa. After all, she's only 2.
I've been watching Corey Kenshin and Grandma episodes. This music
But
right now.
when she says that it's her mother's dad and that he's missing her, well, things get very strange.
My daddy's missing me?
Now, not sure if she was just seeing things, Mabel's mom decides to show her an image of her granddad. Keep in mind, Mabel has never seen her grandfather in person as he passed away before she was born. But while showing her this picture, she says this.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah. And Mabel, what?
Oh no, she look. You said, what do you mean? Yeah, you know. She like, what do you mean, yeah? Yo, and I'd be like, what do you mean?
Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah. And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say
You
he
take her
gave you?
face.
Hot.
A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
It's the fact that Mabel
That's
doesn't
adorable little
hesitate,
child.
almost as if she's known him for years. She immediately recognizes the face and says that it's her granddad, the same person who's been visiting her. Shocked and confused, Mabel's mom shares the video online and gets many comments saying that her daughter is actually seeing him. While not sure how to feel about this, she continues to talk about this occurrence with others in the hopes of understanding the situation. Just how did Mabel recognize her grandpa without ever meeting him or seeing any pictures of him before? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this occurrence. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Any more skits to show?
Now, the following video was posted by a mother who's
Surprised that
understandably
nigga ain't take her shoes. You can tell, see, the dad is a good ghost. He takes all the shoes, he hides it in the room, and then brings it back for his little daughter. Now, what a wholesome spirit.
quite disturbed by what she caught on her baby monitor. At around 1 p.m., Kristen placed her daughter inside her playpen while playing her favorite YouTube video.
A lot of children really fits the theme of this video. Whoa.
This is something Kristen often does
I'm talking
whenever
about the
she needs to do
shoes.
some chores around the house. In this case, she was doing laundry downstairs. But while being away, something happens in her bedroom that she can't explain. While rewatching this footage, she notices that her daughter immediately turns to look at the door before later blowing kisses as if she was seeing someone. Keep in mind, Kristen was still downstairs
The
during
shoe
this
stealer,
time.
he's ready, he's trying to like,
This is what
see,
she
that's
caught.
what he does. He's all nice and stuff to the children. He's all googly moogly. He gets them blowing kisses and shit like that and saying hi. And takes their shoes, bring it back to his daughter. He puts them in a room. So when it's her birthday or Christmas, he always has a present every year. None of y'all will go that far though. looking at them damn feet. I'm trying to see if there's any shoes on that feet.
Kristen's daughter appears to see someone, despite no one else being home. If Kristen was downstairs, then who or what was her daughter seeing? But most
the shoe stealer.
Importantly, just how exactly did a bottle stem fall inside her playpen? At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up and chews on it before seconds later, a baby bottle hits the outside of her playpen. Now feeling immensely unsettled, Kristen makes another video giving more context on the situation.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here.
Another thing that makes these things hard to believe is because I believe in ghosts to a certain extent. Because I still believe as a child, I've seen them. And I would never get that image out of my head. It creeps me out to this day. But I've never seen no activity like this where shit is falling. I've only seen them like walking towards me or something. You know what I mean? But I've never seen nothing like this. It makes it hard because the fact that I'm like, come on, I don't
There's
know.
nothing
Maybe
around
I don't know
that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down.
But I can't have nice shoes
really,
too.
no explanation. There's the monitor that caught it.
Seeing this footage raises the question, just how exactly did both objects that were placed far away get launched toward the playpen? Now it's been a while since this footage was posted, and Kristen has yet to figure this out. But according to her grandmother, this may have been Kristen's mom who passed away a few years ago. According to her, this might have been her, letting Kristen know
He's our fucking child, and she starts throwing shit at her playpen.
That her daughter was hungry. However, she's not too sure about this theory. To this day, this occurrence continues to baffle her. Just who or what had her daughter seen during this footage?
Well, even on this one, it could be very easily be somebody off the screen and just doing shit, making the child react. So it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the highway one was pretty creepy, and this child one, it kind of creeped me out a little bit. If that's real, because I feel like that's harder to fake a child. I don't know though. That's kind of creepy though. Like, what you mean? And plus her face at the end when she sold the phone.
Mabel's mom decides to
Yeah, what the fuck you mean? Yeah, this one is kind of creepy as well. Cause that's a child doing that. I don't know. But other than that, you know, the other one's probably skits or arguably. But you know, that's it. I hope the shoe demon finally got all the shoes he needed.